Welcome to another episode of Whiskies. So today we are going to review Jim Beam Black, aged 7 years. New label. Is it better? I've never been a fan of Jim Beam myself, especially the white label. Oh, rock good. You got all of those old. I think they had the Jim Beam Black 8-year initially, and then they dropped the age statement and it went to like an extra age with an 8X on it. And then they dropped the AX and it just went to extra age. And now it's a 7-year, but they did bump it up a little bit. So, never been a fan of Jim Beam myself. I'm not talking about their products. So I love Booker's. I love Knob Creeks. All of the Knob Creeks have been really tasty, flavorful, but never the regular Jim Beams. But I've been hearing a lot of things about this. So is it good? Is it hype? Is it really as good as they say it is? I'm going to put it to the test. Now, you're talking to somebody who does not like Jim Beam. Is it going to break my top 5 of my budget whiskeys? Well, let's find out. Let's read a little bit about it. Now, according to the label, it says mellow notes of smooth golden caramel, rich oak and vanilla. We'll see about that, Jim Beam. And then it says here on the side, 7 generations Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey since 1795. And of course, Jim Beam is one of the most sold bourbons in the world, if not the most sold, I believe. All right, so go ahead and give it a try. Fresh crack. We'll see if it's really as good as they say. I'm gonna give you an honest opinion on it, because Jim Beam is not my style. Shake it up a little bit. There's no cork. It is a screw top. You know what? I'll clean out my glass a little bit here. Smells good. Just from the initial pour. Let's see how it tastes though. I'm gonna give my honest opinion about it and we'll let you know. So, on the nose, okay. On the nose, it's a very sweet, like a apple. There's some apple in there. Caramel. It's an apple note in there. I'm surprised that I'm smelling on this. For it be a Jim Beam, normally I get like nuttiness. I don't smell anything nutty. It's like apple, oak, and vanilla. Okay, let's go in for a taste and see what's up with it. Wow, that's actually surprisingly flavorful. Wow. So the first thing I get when I taste it is it sweetens up on the tip of the tongue, and then you get a lot of oak. Not like an off-putting oak, not like an overly oak, but you taste oak immediately. And well, that's the first sip. So let me see what happens so I got sweetness and oak. So apple, cherry, vanilla caramel, and oak. And it has like a little hint of leather in the back. This is actually surprisingly really good. I'm surprised it actually drinks hotter than 90 proof. Especially on that first sip was real hot. And then it kind of cooled down a little bit. It drinks closer to like a 95 or probably 100. Although it's only 90 proof, it drinks kind of hot. Not hot as in bad, but it drinks higher than its actual proof point. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This is better than a lot of the whiskeys that are in my budget list. And I'm gonna have to put it up against, let's do a little blind real fast and find out where it lands in my budget list. I'm gonna say it's already better than Mellow Corn, I can say that much. I'm just gonna go to the big dog. I'm gonna go to Early Times and see where it lands and see which one is better. We'll do a complete blind and see what happens. 2 minutes later. All right, so here we go. The battle will begin. Can the Jim Beam Black, aged 7 years, beat out my favorite budget whiskey, Early Times Bottled in Bond? It's gonna be a tough one. So what we're gonna do This one I wrote JB on the bottom of it. This one doesn't have anything on the bottom. So we're going to find out if Jim Beam Black can beat out Early Times Bottled in Bond. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this one in here. So I'm going to mix it up. Close my eyes. Turn away. Look away. Don't know which one is which. 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 All right, so that should be good enough for me. All right, so let's go with my right hand first. That's really good. Vanilla, toffee, caramel. My guess, this is the Early Times. Just right off the taste, I'm just guessing. Yep, this is really good. So I'll get vanilla, toffee, caramel in there. A little bit of baking spices. It does have a decent finish. A little bit of oak, seared oak on the side. So my guess. Early Times. Well, let's see here. Let me clear my palate. But I think that is. I think this one is Jim Beam. I think this is Early Times. Let me see. Yeah. This one you get the oak for it right away. Sweet oak. Front part of your tongue is sweet. When you get the oak, then you taste like a cherry or apple note in there. Then vanilla caramel. Both of these I would consider them quintessential bourbons. Like when you think of bourbon, you're describing bourbon to someone, you would say, here, taste this. This is what bourbon tastes like. Both of these match that. But I'm gonna have to say this one in particular has more flavor in it because you got the cherry, the oak, you got apple, a little bit of apple in there, and then in the back part, I want to taste like a little leather. Like maybe it's because of the age. You can taste that little leather note. This one tastes like a more mature bourbon than this one. This is good. It's sweet, but this one is a little bit better. Yeah. All right, let's find out. Nothing I forget. Oh, Jim Beam. So this one is Jim Beam. Jim Beam beat out Early Times. Wow. I'll be honest with you. This is a very good sip, especially for a budget whiskey. And I'm curious. They did a really good job with this. They took their time. They really mastered this particular budget whiskey. It's only like it's $29 here in Michigan. Out here in some states, it's like maybe $24, $22 in other states, but in Michigan, it's $29. So it's right at the top tier of that budget list of my $30 and under. And this is the new reigning king. So this is my list without Wild Turkey. This will be my list with Wild Turkey. If I had Wild Turkey right now, so it'll be these four whiskeys, Wild Turkey in the middle. So it'll be Jim Beam number 1, Bottled in Bond number 2, Wild Turkey number 3, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond number 4, Buffalo Trace number 5. Can't believe Jim Beam beat out Early Times. It is way more flavorful. I gotta give it its props. They did a really good job of balancing those flavor notes and really giving it that oak forward. Like it's not an overly oak, but you definitely taste the age. So there you go. My new list. Man, Jim Beam. All right. I see. Okay, Jim Beam. You stepping your game up. Can't wait to see what y'all got next. I always love the Bookers. Always love the Knob Creeks. But now I have to say I do love the budget Jim Beams, the 7-year. And this probably could even rival, I think, the Knob Creek 9-year. I think I seen Kurt and Trenton from SLB Bourbon. And when they tested it out, this one actually beat out their Knob Creek. So I might have to get that one a shot myself. I'm surprised. I was not expecting this to be this good, but it is. So that'll do it today. Thank y'all for joining the Whiskey. And please like, subscribe, comment in order to help us to grow this channel. And always drink, please, moderately responsible. Y'all have a good day.